This page is very important for all those who have joined the program for you to go through the schedule, keep a track on what schedules, what sessions do we have scheduled on which particular dates, what are the associated resources, and we will also post the recordings of the mentor guided sessions here on the program page itself. So it's very important for you to keep a track on this program page for the entire duration of your enrollment. All right, so today we had the first session. Those who are asking about the recording of the session, the recording of the session will be updated on the program page in an hour or two. Just when the processing of the recording is complete, we'll upload it. You can then access the recording. The program page can be accessed by the program participants. So if you'll have a badge on your profile named as Cheminformatics for Biomedical Drug Discovery, if you click on that badge on your profile, you will be redirected to this program page. I'll just show it to you shortly. Or you can directly access the page with the link that I've shared. In the chat, I'll also share this link via an email. So you'll have this link with you where you can access the recordings, look what the resources are that you have to follow, and find the links of the supplementary material as well. So here we have the session schedule that I was talking about. Today we had the first session. The next session is scheduled for August 25th. So we'll be having sessions for this program on every Monday and every Thursday. All right. Today, the first session was an exceptional case where it is scheduled for Tuesday because we already had some pre-scheduled sessions scheduled for yesterday. But otherwise, you'll have these sessions on Mondays and Thursdays to keep a track of these sessions. That's what I'm telling. Then we have the third session on chemical and protein databases on August 29th. We have mentioned the topics here. I won't be going into too much depth of each and every topic for the sessions that we would cover. Otherwise, it will take a long time. Then we have the fourth session on target structure prediction on September 1st. Target identification virtual screening we'll cover on September 5th. Practical experience in docking, we'll have a hands-on session for this on September 8th. And on September 12th, we'll have the session on data science and AI in healthcare. And we'll practice the R Collab notebook for the same. On September 13th, we have a workshop on AlphaFold, a 2-hour long workshop where we are going to have a practical hands-on AlphaFold. All right. And this is what it is mentioned in the program as well. This is a 2-hour workshop specifically. On September 15th, we have the next session on recent advances in drug discovery. This session will be taken up by an industry academy expert. And then you have the next session on AI in molecular drug discovery on September 19th. The next session is scheduled for September 22nd on advanced cheminformatics. And then towards the end, we'll be discussing about how you can design a cheminformatics research project and get started altogether. And finally, discuss some case study examples of successful and failed drug development by industry experts who were involved in these successful and failed drug development processes. All right. So that is what is the schedule of this program. You can find it on the program page. And today was the first session, and we invited also the participants who were interested to enroll for the program as they wanted to get some insights how the session would be conducted. Today was a much introductory session because we wanted to get you all started and introduce you to all the resources so that you don't skip any one of these. Please make sure that you join the Skype group because that is the way we can stay connected every time. Yes, mail is also a very good option where you can mail us on support@pine.bio and connect with us for any query. But joining Skype will also keep on updating you about the sessions, recordings, resources, supplementary material that we share, and also have a chat with the mentor regarding the questions that you might have or ask for a live Zoom meeting to clarify your questions. All right, so it would be very helpful. Please try to download Skype. If you're not there on Skype, create an account. We'll share the link with you. Please join the community. All right. Now, for those who have not yet joined the program, and we're here just to get some insights on how the program will be conducted and what the structure of the program is. But wish to continue for the other sessions, they can register themselves for the program. We are accepting registrations till tomorrow, and here we have 3 different subscription types that you can pick and enroll for. It's completely on you which particular level type you want to pick. I'll just quickly explain what these includes. So these different subscription levels are specifically or will give you access to the program and the resources for different numbers of days. That is what it means. The 45 days one will give you the access to the whole training program. A point to be mentioned, the resources in all of these 3 different subscription level are the same. You'll get the same session recordings and the supplementary material as well. There is difference only in terms of mentor guidance and research work that you do or that you work on. So in the 45 days, you will be able to just complete the training program. But in 60 days, as you will have some more time, you can meet the mentor, clarify your questions, and also discuss your research question that you would like to work on, design your research hypothesis with the mentor in these live sessions. So it will include more of interactions with the mentor where you can get all of this done. And then the 90 days access, that is the advanced level subscription type. You will be able to complete a research project along with the training part as well. This is what I explained in the very beginning of the session, where I was saying that the participants who have taken up the 90 days of subscription, you are required to work on a research project. So the moment the training process is complete, the moment the training part is complete, all the sessions are covered, all the practical hands-on sessions are completed, and till then you'll have a good idea about the concepts, and you will have some good hands-on practice as well with these tools and softwares that we'll be covering. All right, along with these sessions, what you can do is you can start a literature review and at least come up with the research question that, or maybe have some idea at least that you would like to discuss with your mentor. So you can then schedule a meeting with your mentor, discuss your idea, what exactly you want to work on, and the mentor could help you frame your question in the right manner or modify a question if it is required, and then you can get started to work on your research project. All right. Now, what would be the outcome of this research project? The very first thing is that you will get to publish this project on the OmicsLogic Learn portal itself, where you will have this research publication that you can share with your community or future recruiters, or if you are a student, a graduate or a postgraduate student and want to pursue higher studies, you could use this publication for that as well. You can present this research work in any good conference or symposiums in the poster presentation format. All right, and definitely proceed ahead to publish your research work in a reputed journal as well. So that could be the 3 different outcomes of working on a research project. That was it that I wanted to discuss. Now it's up to you which particular subscription type you want to pick. It really depends on how many days do you have your availability for to work or to learn a new skill set and work on a project. All right. And also we are offering great scholarships to students and researchers. So you can reach out to Sparsh on marketing@omicslogic.com, and she'll be able to help you out with the scholarship opportunities. She'll be able to tell you how much scholarship can you get on the program. And also, Sparsh, if you can share the scholarship form so the participants can fill that out. We'll review your application and we'll get back to you on the scholarship that you can get for joining the program. So that was it. Now we have some messages in the chat box. I would like to address them. Did I have explained 60 days? So I think that is clear to you. Yes, definitely. You will get the certificate. So where do you get the certificates for the courses that you complete and for the program that you complete? So when you will complete all the sessions on the program page that I just showed you, After the completion of all these sessions on the program page, you will get a certificate automatically on your profile under the programs tab. Let me look for a program that I've completed so that I can show it to you. Here it is. There was a program on Introduction to Cheminformatics in the month of April. So I completed the sessions, and then you can move your certificate from here, and you can also download the certificate directly from your profile section itself. That was about certificates, and also along with each and every session, as I told you, that you have to complete some associated resources, which are the courses on the OmicsLogic Learn portal itself. So also for each and every coursework that you complete, you are going to get the certificate that you can download and share your achievement on social media platforms. And Sparsh has now shared the scholarship form in the chat box. Thank you, Sparsh. Those who are interested to avail the scholarship, please fill out the form, and our team will get back to you after reviewing your application. Zeel Mehta, you were asking about how bioinformatics can help you in your further studies. So for that, it is first of all very important. As you are a biotech student, it's very important for you to first of all know what the field of bioinformatics is all about and identify a research interest. All right. So for that, you can go through the bioinformatics coursework and bytes and molecules on the OmicsLogic Learn portal. These two courses are free courses. You just need to create an account and directly start with Introduction to Bioinformatics and Bytes and Molecules. And these courses will give you a good idea about what bioinformatics is all about, what is the role of bioinformatics in healthcare, and what are the different types of big data or omics data that the researchers are now dealing with or working on. All right. So it's a very short coursework which will help you get a good understanding. And then you have the next coursework, that is bytes and molecules, which will help you understand the different types of omics data, types, I'll say, or fields like genomics, metagenomics, transcriptomics. Because you are a BSc biotech student, I know you are at a very early stage. So you can go through bytes and molecules and get a good idea about what are these different types of omics data types and what are the different specialization tracks where these different omics data types have their applications, and what type of data analysis is involved and stuff. So these are introductory courseworks which are definitely free of cost. You can just simply sign in and go through them and identify your interest first. Like, identify your interest, which field interests you the most, and then you can take it further and learn more about. All right. So today we are talking about structural biology or cheminformatics. So there is a basic coursework that has been recommended for you all to get started for today's session, that is protein structure and function. So you can go through this particular lesson where we have tried to explain what are the different types of protein structures, and also how the structural biology was evolved all together, and what are the basic concepts involved. All right. And Cynthia, you will get to know about the bioinformatics tools for computer-aided drug designing, definitely, or cheminformatics, various tools and databases throughout this program. Today, our idea was just to introduce you to these different tools and databases. Now we will take each one of them and dig more, get we in the upcoming sessions, we are going to get more insights about each and every tool and software or database. We'll explore these databases, extract these structures from these databases, and then work on them using these different types of tools and softwares. So today was just an introductory session. We wanted to keep it light and not overwhelm you all a lot with all these different types of tools and databases and softwares working. How do they actually work? But now we try to move from a beginner level to an advanced level slowly. All right, I think those were the questions that we had in the chat box to address. And if there are any other questions, you can please put in the chat. Oh, Cynthia, about the 60 days part. So I said that you have three levels, 45, 60, and 90 days. 60 days means 2 months, all right? So you will be completing the training part in 1.5 months, and the other half month, or let's say 15 days that you will have with you, you can discuss with the mentor your research hypothesis, all right? You will get to design a research project, okay? And to get started with it or to work on it, you definitely need an extension. So a 90 days of project will definitely issue a publication, uh, a research publication. But on a 60 days, if you take up a 60-day subscription level, it won't be easy for you, because in 2 months you can't complete the training also and then work on a project and get a publication. That's practically not feasible at all. So you will complete your training part first and then do the literature review, come up with a question, design your hypothesis, and then you start working on a project. So if you want to come up with a publication, a research publication out of this program, then maybe you can take up the 90 days or the subscription level. And if you're seeking scholarship, then Sparsh can help you with that. So Bridget, the first two courses, Introduction to Bioinformatics and Bytes and Molecules, are free courses because these are introductory courses. And there are many people who come from different fields. They might not be from bioinformatics. They might be from biotech or microbiology or biochemistry or a completely different field like biophysics altogether. So these two courses are for them to get to know or get introduced to bioinformatics and different omics data types, introduced to data science, and get introduced to structural biology. That is why these two courses are free. And then to access the other courses, you have a license involved, because in other courses, you have the data analysis practical sessions involved as well, which require you to take up the access of the T-Bioinfo server, where you carry out all the practical hands-on analysis. And on the server, you will be allocated 5 terabyte of space. So for the space and the license, it actually requires a specific fee to maintain these particular spaces and licenses that we are providing. All right. So introductory courses are free, of course. You can go through them and then identify a research interest and then take it further. I hope I was able to answer your question, Bridget. And do we have any further questions? All right, thank you. So if we have no more questions, we can end today's meeting. Thank you, Clement. We can end today's meeting, and we'll be now meeting on August 25th for the second session. I will be mailing out the recording of the session, the resources that you have to go through, and the assignment that you have to complete. All right. And also, I will share the link to join the Skype group. Please make sure that you join the Skype group. If in case you face any technical issue in joining, please email us at marketing@omicslogic.com. And for the participants of the program, please make sure that you have an updated profile. We require you to have an updated profile so that we can monitor your progress. All right, Briona, please make sure that you have an updated profile, and also the other participants. Okay, that was it. And you need to submit your assignment on marketing@omicslogic only if you're not a program participant. If you are a program participant, then please email us on support@pine.bio. Okay, that was it. And hoping there are no more questions, as I can't see in the chat box. We are good to end today's session. Looking forward to meeting you all on August 25th. Have a nice day. Take care.